Yeah. Always about. But we don't see about. Yeah. We don't see about. See what the business is in school. Yeah. I'm ready. I'm here, fool. I'm trying to get it together. Give me some dinner. I think this is the for you next. Oh, this is my damn, this is the big like this, man. Where's the big? What's that? It's mine. Yeah. Don't check me, fool. Don't try to get her. There's somewhere I'm sending me the car. Carport. Doing Lord knows what. Yeah. Doing Lord knows what. But who knows where. Oh. All right. Hear me? Don't show them because they freaks. You don't want to show them your nakedness. Mm-hmm. The sauce from the spaghetti. Mm-hmm. That's the sauce on the spaghetti. With a little yard bird. You can have some. Get you a little taste of that. Gonna get you a bite of that. See if you like the way I cook chicken. What's going on in this bit? What's going on up in this bit? You know we got to crank the truck up. Yeah. You know we got to crank the truck up. Y'all gonna ride with me when I crank the truck up. Y'all come ride with me when I get on the treadmill. Y'all come fool with me when I crank the truck up. I don't see no reason not to. You know, me and Boss Man almost fell out today. Me and old Boss Man almost fell out. I don't think Boss Man recognized that he ain't nobody. Boss Man, you ain't special. Yeah? Boss Man, you ain't special. I just let you handle me that way. But I'm beginning to get tired of it. I'm beginning to get tired of how Boss Man been handling me. And today, I told Boss Man, fuck him, I'm going home. Here, boy, eat that bone. Here, boy, here's some of that chicken bone. There you go. Go on get it now. Go on get it. Yeah, I got tired of Boss Man shit today. And I told him a little piece of my mind. I told Boss Man I was leaving early. I'm tired of this bullshit. Boss Man told me, boy, you leave, you might not have a job come tomorrow. Boss Man told me, boy, you leave, Come tomorrow, you might not have no job. I said, you know what, boss man? I've been putting up with your shit all week. I've been putting up with your shit all week long, boss man. I said, I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. So, one day, long time ago, my old lady was having a baby. There you go, boy. Get it? I told boss man, I say, I need to take some time off. Boss man say, why you need time off, boy? I say, my old lady having a baby. So he said, you got your sucker damn near about to be born? I looked at boss man, I said, boss man, I ain't say I had no sucker about to be born. I said, my old lady about to have a baby. And when that time come, I'm gonna need time off. He ain't want to finish the conversation. You know what I mean? I gave him fair warning. But he ain't want to finish the conversation that day. The time came. She called me. She said, I said, what? So the she said, my goddamn bill. I ain't trying to show you my nakedness. I ain't trying to have you sit here and look under my clothes. I'm really coming to start this truck. My bad about the connection. Connection bad out here. But anyhow, I tell boss man, the day my baby gonna be born, I say, boss man, I'm gonna need some time off. My baby about to be born. He said, oh, you about to have that sucker? I don't know what boss man mean. I don't know why boss man call my baby a sucker. But I say, no, boss man, I ain't about to have a sucker. I'm about to have a junior. And I say, she in labor right now. And I'm gonna need to take time off. He said, boy. I say, what? He said, you ain't getting no time off. I say, boss man, I told you my old lady was gonna have a baby. And I was gonna need to take time off. You know what boss man say? You know what boss man say? Huh? Boss man looked me in my eyes and he said, boy, fuck that baby. Zay Sanchez, I appreciate that. I appreciate that motherfucking $5. But when boss man told me, fuck that baby, I almost put my arms around boss man's neck. I almost found my fingers around boss man's throat. But you know what I say? I say, boss man just playing. I know boss man could mean that. The boss mankind. Boss mankind. Just the other day, boss man know I like barbecue. You hear me? Just the other day, boss man know I like barbecue. And he went to the barbecue restaurant and he sent me on a high dollar load. He sent me on a priority load. And he told me he had something special for me when I get back. He said, boy, I know you like barbecue. He said, I'm going to have something special for you when you get back off my high dollar load. I went on down there and ran that load the way I was supposed to run it. All safe and everything. I did peep at the load because boss man said it was a high value load. I took a little peep. You hear me? I opened up the door and took a little peep. I wanted to see what it was. I said, boss man, trust me with a high dollar load. I want to see what it was. I opened up the doors to the trailer and I seen some big old shit. You know what I mean? I wonder, what the fuck am I carrying? Boss man said it's called Transformers. I said, oh shit, I'm carrying Transformers. Transformers, more than meets the eye. But it wasn't that kind of Transformer. It was some other shit. But I get on back in boss man truck, coming on down the highway late than the motherfucker. Keeping it safe. Keeping it in between the lines. You know, honk, get out my lane. I got boss man equipment and I need to bring it back safe. And when I get back, I saw a white bag with some styrofoam plates in it. I say, boss mankind. I know boss mankind. All this time I've been thinking boss man was a hater and boss man got a heart. And so when I got to the bag, I opened up the bag. I was all excited because I know it was going to be some barbecue. You hear me? I knew it was going to be some barbecue. But when I opened up the bag, it was a bunch of bone. It was a bunch of bone. I called boss man. I say, boss man, you say you left me something special. He said, I did. I said, what was it? Because when I opened up this bag with these styrofoam plates, I said, all I see is a bunch of bones. He said, that's for you, boy. I left you a little meat on the bone. I said, come on, boss man. Now you know this must be for my dog. He said, boy, I ain't even know you had a dog. He said, that's for you. And I ain't want to make boss man feel no kind of way. So I sucked it up, put my pride to the side, because I ain't special. I ain't nobody. I'm just ordinary. And if boss man want to leave me some scrap, what kind of dumb nigga you am I to deny them scrap? So I told boss man, in my most humblest reply, thank you, boss man. Thank you. Now, I ain't eat them scrap. I ain't eat them scrap. I took it home and gave it to my dog. The next day I come into work and boss man say, "How was the barbecue?" I almost forgot because I gave that shit to my dog. Boss man say, "How was the barbecue?" I say, "Huh?" "Oh, boss man, it was good." And them ribs, that little meat you left me on them ribs, boss man, best ribs I ever had. Because I ain't want boss man feeling no kind of way. In his mind, he doing a good deed. You might see it some other way. But I see boss man trying to be kind. You did. I see boss man trying to be kind. Now, on another occasion, boss man daughter pissed me off. Boss man daughter pissed me off. One day, I pulled up to swap load. I was gonna swap load. Boss man daughter say it's a celebration going on. And she had a few pieces of cake. And I looked at her, I looked at the cake, and I looked at the dog. She was barefooted, and the dog kept jumping up in her lap, kissing her in the mouth. Mm, mm. Then she put her fingers in the dog's mouth. Talking about he got pretty teeth. Look at his teeth. And she raised up the dog jaw and showed me his canine. I don't know why the fuck she was doing that. Then she went back to kissing the dog. He's so cute. Look at him. I'm looking at her and that dog like, bitch, is y'all in a relationship? But anyhow, I come to swap load. She said, have a piece of cake. The cake looked dry, old, stale. I ain't want no cake. I walked out to the truck. And here's where the shit get interesting. Because when the truck running, it got a loud motor, which I'll crank it up in a minute because I got to keep the batteries hot. And I didn't hear her coming behind me. And when I turned around, she called my name. She said, Herbert. I said, huh? And when I turned around and I said, huh? I turned around with my mouth wide open. And she had a little piece of cake. She had a little piece of cake like this. And when I turned around with my mouth wide open and I said, huh? She stuck it in my mouth. She stuck that piece of cake in my mouth with them dog funky fingers. Now this being boss man daughter, I had to stand there with that cake in my mouth. I ain't want to swallow it, but she stood there until I swallowed it. And she looked at me and she say, it's good, huh? I say, uh-huh. And she walked off barefooted. I had never felt so bad before in my life. I wanted to tell her in the real world, you no good dog kissing bitch. Why would you put your dirty ass fingers off in my mouth? But this being boss man daughter, I couldn't say such a thing. I could not say such a thing. But she made up for it one day. Boss man daughter told me she want me to work late. She say, I want you to come in when it's dark, and I want you to leave when it's dark. And she said, I'm going to have something special for you. I said, oh, shit. What boss man daughter want me to do? So I took load and went on up the road, and I came back pretty late. I was tired. And when I came back in, I parked my truck and I sat there for a minute. And I heard this at my door. I say, who is it? She said, boy, you know who it is. Open up the door. I had to see, was it a setup? I looked around trying to see, was it a setup? It wasn't no setup, it was her. So I opened up the truck and I turned the AC on just for her. I cranked the truck up and turned the AC on. Cause dumb nigga, you don't need no AC. Dumb nigga, you sit in the truck hot. Keep all the windows up. But with that white girl off in here, Lily white girl, boss man daughter, I cranked her up some AC. She say, I'm here to give you what I know you've been wanting and need. I say, okay. She say, lay back, you dirty black. And I laid back and I relaxed. She unbuckled my belt buckle. And she pulled my dick out. And she went to giving them kisses she gave that dog. She would keep, it's so cute. And she went to licking it. Then she went to sucking it. I said, oh shit, I got boss man dog. That bitch went to sucking my dick with like a motherfucking beaver. That bitch teeth was everywhere. That bitch was, I said, God damn it, bitch, no. She said, what's wrong? You don't like it? I say it's good, but I don't want no more. I said, well, let me test the Kagogi out. Because that Castle Grayskull ain't shit. Too much teeth. Not enough sauce. So she laid back there. She laid back and gapped her legs wide open. I was turned on. But then it hit me. What hit you? It stank. It stank. But I wasn't going to tell boss man daughter her could go get stank. Now, dumb nigga, you ain't got no business telling boss man daughter. Hit that like button. Hey, Leo told me to tell y'all hit that like button. Leo told me tell y'all hit that like button. If y'all want me to finish the story, Leo say hit that like button. I tell you about boss man daughter. Boss man daughter got them legs open like a chicken wing. Boss man daughter got them legs open like a chicken wing. And it stank a little bit. But I wasn't going to tell boss man daughter nothing about how she's smelling down there. That's boss man daughter. So I take one of these. And I go to playing in there. And maybe it was something in my truck that it stank. So I wanted to test it out. So I plays in there a little bit. And I gave it the old under the nose. God damn it, boy. I put it up under the nose. It damn near smelled like mothballs. And dead rats. Smelled like mothballs and dead rats. I had to hold my dinner. I had to hold my dinner. I wasn't finna tell Miss Susan May that her twat smelled like rats crawled up in there and laid there and took a shit and died. She must have cleaned a little bit, because when she came out, the mothball smell must have been the soap she used. And she laid up there with her leg like a chicken wing. And I got my fingers all off in there and I got my head turned. And the cold AC is blowing cold, funky pussy air. Got the whole cab of my truck smelling like frozen, funky pussy. Damn near smelled like rotten fish. And as I'm digging off in there, I feel a rim. And I feel a rim, and the rim feel kind of round, but it's like her Kagogi got a different layer. I'm like, I ain't never felt no shit like this. What Boss Man daughter got going on? Oh, Boss Man daughter got layered Kagogi. I guess it's for the inches of your stick. She got 4 inches worth, 6 inches worth, 8 inches worth. I ain't going way back there. I don't know what the fuck way back there. I can't make it back there. I'm only gonna go by I'm only gonna go by 7.5 off in there. But I got my finger in there around 4 or 3. And I feel a little ridge. Feel like a little Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Where was it? He was down there by Chateau Ridge. And what happened? Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Come on, man. I felt the little ridge. So I say, maybe I could pull it out. Maybe it's a contraption she got off in there. Maybe she trying to trick me off in her Kagogi. Maybe she want me to stick it off in there, and there's a little trap in there. It's going to clamp on my shit and bite it off. I don't know. So I grabs it. And it's coming along with me. I'm pulling it. And I'm pulling it. And I get to the edge of her lips. Now, y'all don't get me wrong now. Don't hold it against me, y'all. If you could put your nose on mute, if I can mute my nostrils. You know how you can mute when somebody talking? Don't be trying to look all at my nakedness now. You motherfuckers is freaks. Now, if I can mute my nostrils and not smell this awful smell that's coming from between her chicken wing, I can enjoy the visual of her little busted up pink twat. Looks good. Look kind of used though, you know what I mean? Looks sort of used, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it looks good. And she got the little flat top on the top, edged up a little bit. Few little bumps. Nothing but a little herpes. Little herpes. Little valve tricks. Little valve tricks, you did? So, as I'm pulling, and I get to the edge of where her Kagogi and her anus is, they're right, one at the top, one at the bottom. And I have something in my fingers. Something is wrapped around my hand, and as I pull it out and look at it and examine it, it dripped a little bit. At the tip, it dripped a little bit. And I say, my God, this woman has bought me some used pussy. What I pulled out of her ass was a condom that some nigga had lodged up in there. And I say, Miss Susie May. And she was back there, turned on. She was, come on, Big Daddy. Come on, you dumb nigger, you. Put it in. I say, Miss Susan May, I want to ask you about something. She say, what's that, DNY? I say, what is this? I say, what is this? It was hanging like this. And had a little drip coming from it. I say, what is this? She said, oh, that's a condom. I said, it's a condom. She said, oh, come on. You're not the only trucker I'm fucking tonight. You're not the only trucker I fuck tonight. Don't you want me? Huh? I looked at Miss Susan May, and the real answer in my mind would have been, hell no, bitch. You smell like a pack of dead rats with mothballs juice dripped on them bitches. But because this boss man daughter, I went on and put that used rubber in the trash. And I took a baby wipe. I keep baby wipe in the truck. I took a baby wipe and I asked her, is it okay if I clean her up a bit? She said, I don't mind. Just don't be rough. So I took a baby wipe and I patted her a little bit on the top. And then I wrapped that baby wipe around my finger and I went in the canal a little bit and I cleaned her up. And I threw that baby wipe in the trash. And so I was about to crawl on top of her to hunch and put it in. But I'm going to let her put it in. And as I'm starting to creep up on top of her like a real dumb nigga, you don't take them fast. Dumb nigga, you got to creep up there slow. Make sure she still want it. Then you got to let her grab the stick and guide it off, and then you got to let her put that stick off in her. But as I was about to crawl up on top of him, she pushed my head down. I said, Miss Susan May, what you doing? She said, didn't I give you some head? Didn't I give you some Castle Grayskull? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, return the favor. Huh? Now, this being boss man daughter and all, how can I sit up here and refuse her and tell her no? So I obliged her. As she had her legs open like a chicken wing, looking all pretty. I ain't gonna lie, that little twat was pretty. It was real pretty. But it stank a whole lot. You know what I mean? It's like a sinkhole. It stank a whole lot. And I went on and gave her a little fellatio. I parted them bumps to the side. I ain't licked them bumps. I parted them bumps to the side, and I licked where I cleaned it, because I cleaned up there. I cleaned up there, what they call that? What they call that right there? The clitoris? The clitoris? They call that shit right there the little clitoris, the little hump with the little, some of the women's got a little dick hanging. Come on, man, you know what I mean? Oh, is that a woman? No, man, say, man, you know what I mean? They got big, you know, it look like a punching bag. You know what I mean? I think it's called a chorus. It's called the choruses. And so I cleaned right there by the choruses. Chicken eye. I cleaned right there. What the fuck? Is that Pakistan? What the fuck? Man, what that nigga typing in here? That nigga scanned me. Fuck that nigga typing off in here. Get that shit out of here. That nigga scared me. Let me tell my goddamn story. So, lady, you understand, I parted them bumps out the way, and I got to the point where I cleaned it. And she said, oh, and she held my head down there, and she started trembling. And as she started trembling, it got even stinker. It smelled even stinker. And when I rose up, I had all kind of green shit around my mouth. You hear me? Looked like I've been eating sherbet ice cream. Looked like I had been eating lime sherbet ice cream. It was all around my mustache and my mouth dripping and shit. And she said, come here, you big dumb nigga, you. And I say, what? And she licked it all off my face. I say, ugh. Damn it, man. And I jump on boss man daughter ass. I'm talking about for a strong 3 minutes. I jumped on boss man. You hear me? I think I gave boss man daughter in them 3 minutes 120 pumps. I gave boss man daughter 120 pumps. Now that's a record for me. That's a record for me. I normally do about 50 pumps spread out in between 10-second break. Kind of like this. 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. 3, 1,000. And I lean over in the bitch here and I say, it's good, baby. And the bitch say, give me $40 more. I tell you whatever the fuck you want to hear. I say, bet. 8, 1,000. 9, 1. Here it come. 10. Ugh. She said, oh! Oh! I said, is that good, baby? She said, no. One of your ink pens poking me in my side. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if this goddamn truck starts. You know what I'm talking about, man? Boss man daughter a second wet doorknob. Let's see if the goddamn truck starts. You hear me? The fuck y'all talking about in this bitch trying to look all up under my clothes and shit. Let me see what the fuck going on. For boss man daughter, crank it up. Oh yeah, cut. Oh yeah, cut. That was for boss man daughter. Boss man, but see, that's one thing y'all ain't know. Boss man daughter good. She just stank a little bit. She bought me this truck. Boss man daughter bought me this truck. She say, you work for my daddy long enough, I'll buy you your own truck. I say, how long I gotta work for your daddy? She said, you gotta be a 2 million miler. Daryl. She said, you gotta be a 2 million miler. And I'll buy you your own truck. I don't even know how to get 2 million miles, but I told her bet. I told her bet. And she said, every now and again, I still need you to do that little thing you do with your mouth. I say, what's that? She said, come here, dumb nigga, you. And she threw tongue all on me. And she licked me all in my motherfucking neck and nibbled in my ear. And she whispered in my ear. She said, you know what you gotta do? I was melting like government cheese. She had hit my spot. She's in my ear. I was melting like government cheese. I said, what I gotta do, baby? Eat my pussy out. Funky bitch. So that funky bitch told me that she'd buy me a truck if I ran Boss Man 2 million miles, and anytime she needed me, I had to eat her pussy out. I wound up with the truck, you know what I mean? Come on, baby. I got the goddamn truck, baby, you know what I mean? So, hey, Daryl, boy, if you don't know what freestyling is, boy, you better rewind this goddamn tape. I take my hat off to this, because Boss Man know he got a good DNY, and Boss Man daughter knows she got a good DNY. Now, I don't have to do that for her no more. I don't have to do that for her no more. She got enough drivers that a pussy hole whoa out. You hear me? She got too many drivers, and they be driving her ass. Every time I look at her, she like, I ain't giving you none. I'm tired. Go on, you dumb nigga, you. I ain't shit. I ain't want nothing. You know what I mean? I ain't want nothing. I just shit. I was just trying to speak to the bitch. Niggas wearing her out. And I'm gonna tell you why. Some niggas will fuck anything. You hear me? Some niggas will fuck anything. I got a little taste about myself. I got a little taste about myself. I'm choosy. I'm choosy. I'm the king of random, baby. You never know what you're gonna get. Hey, Daryl, go look at that video me and Young Heezy did. I swear it to you, boy. Go look at that video me and Young Heezy did. But it's the king of random. Now, if any of y'all got any questions about Boss Man daughter, she like all shades. Mexican, black, white. No, she don't like white too much. Her husband white, but she barely give him any. When she go home, I heard her on the phone one day. He say, come on, doll. You haven't given me any loving in months. She said, I'm tired. Work be wearing me out. She ain't lying. She fucked so many niggas at work. I'm surprised she still got a pussy hole left. She told her husband one night, I was on the phone. She say, how about I give you a hand job instead? He say, oh, love, you know I like that. She say, but I'm gonna use my feet. He say, ooh, come on, get me off. And that's when I hung up the phone. I ain't never heard no shit like that. Bitch say she gonna jack the nigga off with her feet. Now she been giving her cagogie to all the truckers on the yard. But she wanna go home and whack her husband off with her feet. That's a cold hope. That's a cold hope. What we got going on in here? Zay Sanchez say that video crazy. He's with you and Young Heezy. Shoot on the beat. Shoot on the beat, baby. Hey, man. If the algorithm coming over here to play, man, I hope that hoe here to stay. You know what I'm talking about, man? Yeah, baby. What else we got going on over in the bit? Adam D say, choose your truckers. Choose lime green. Damn it, man. That nigga say lime green sherbet. Where'd you get that from? Where'd you hear that, man? Yeah, man, I want to come out here and crank the truck up and fool with y'all. Big Debbie back in the building. Hey, hey, hey. Brandon Brown, I saw you in a Puffy music video. Yeah, for real. That would have been a prominent position to be in. I would have made the best of it. I would have never knew anything about the free calls. I only would have been getting money. I know how to take advantage of situations. When they would have said, you shouldn't be here after midnight, fuck I'm gonna stick around for? That's like vampires telling you straight up. That's like vampires telling you straight up, when it get dark, don't be your ass around here because we gonna bite your neck and suck your blood. Why the fuck you gonna hang around? You know what I mean? Why you gonna hang around to see if they gonna do it? Debbie say, how is your day, love? When you in a good mood? Oh, baby, I'm always in a good mood. I try to be in a good mood every day, you know what I mean? I'm a weird one. I try to stay happy. I choose love and I choose happiness. Even in such a bitter and cold world, I choose love and I choose happiness. Now, I understand sometimes things got to get chaotic. Sometimes it must be destruction and chaos to restore order. Sometimes it's a must. Taking out these trash cans, know what I'm talking about? Debbie say, me too. I'd rather laugh. Let me see, I'd rather laugh and than be a mean person. Yeah, me too. I do the same thing. Laughter is good for you. Let's see. Matto, to understand the story of Five Nights at Freddy, you have to forget that these are games and want to take this saga with the terror. Is yes. Yeah. So yeah, I like to have a good time. And like I said, if they told me at a Diddy party, if I remained there after midnight, shit could get crazy. I'm not gonna stay. Wayne, what it is, Tiger Boy. That's a dope name, Tiger Boy. Roy, what it is, man. I'm having a good time this evening. Just got through eating my dinner. Let me see, Crumb. Crumb is that cute? What's Crumb? What's Crumb? Tiger Boy. To understand the story, you have to eat the show. What the fuck is he talking about, Roy? Why are you talking about Diddy? I ain't talking about your daddy. I ain't talking about your daddy, my nigga. Two Base, where the lot lizards at? Shit, I don't fuck with a lot lizards. The hell make you think I fuck with a lot lizard? Look at me, boy. I'm all beef. Come on, mate. You know what I mean? How are you? Get the fuck on. Let me see. Debbie, can I get a ranch? Can I get a ranch? Can you get a roach? Go to 607 Unc. He be smoking roaches. Heron Kincaid in the building. Roy say, boy. Debbie say, a wrench. Baby, you got to keep coming now. Zay Sanchez and them worked hard for the motherfucking wrenches. I want to hand them motherfuckers out, but you got to show your loyalty. You got to show your goddamn loyalty to me, baby. You got to drop and give me 50. 8 say, give me some beef. Now, if you a boy, I'm going to give you a knuckle sandwich. If you a boy, I'll give you a knuckle sandwich. You ain't going to get none of this beef. I'll knock out your motherfucking teeth, but you won't get into this beef, boy. Adam, boss man daughter heard you was licking and telling. Now she wants some reparation. I think you want boss man daughter number. Let me find it. You want boss man daughter number. All you got to do is say, I got the wrong number, but hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? I got the wrong number, baby, but say, what you doing tonight? That's all you got to say. I'm going to put her number in the chat. Call her by her first name. She come around and say, Miss Susie. You know what I mean? Before she hang up, say, Miss Susie. She going to say, who is this? You gonna lay your game out there. If you want some of that green sherbet. I think you want some of that green sherbet, Adam. Kimberly, such a beautiful name. I'd bounce from Diddy before midnight as well, just like the friggin' Cinderella. When the clock hit midnight, me and eight. When the clock hit midnight, me and Kimberly gone. We gonna have us a freak off. You know what I mean? Come on, mate. Yeah, let me see. Soulless, I'm all, boy, I ain't repeating what you said. I said I'm all beef, boy, don't you take my words. 18 say a knuckle sandwich it is. He want a knuckle sandwich. Well, I'm going to give you 2 knuckle sandwiches. I'm going to give you 2 of the motherfuckers. With unlimited. I'm going to give you unlimited. I'm going to give you a motherfucking microphone buffet. Hold on, let me read this, Tiger Boy. To understand the beef, you have to say Bob or dog and then go in the locker. Oh, no. You're not going to no locker room with me, boy. Too base. I don't want no niggers in the locker room with me. You come in the locker room with me, I'm going to give you a knuckle sandwich and stump you in your ass. I ain't going to put nothing in your ass but foot. You hear me? I ain't talking about 12 inches. I'm talking about a real foot with toes on it and a heel. I'm going to put a real heel toe in you. I'm going to square dance in your ass, boy. I ain't saying pause either. I'm going to kick you off in your goddamn ass. Let me see. Debbie. I know you got a lady, so I gotta watch out. Nah, y'all can talk y'all shit. My woman know that I like to flirt. What R. Kelly say, I'm a flirt. My old lady know I like to flirt. But I'm a one-woman man, one woman at a time. Especially at my age. I don't need 2, 3 women half-ass fucking over here, half-ass fucking over there. Half-ass, ain't nobody coming. Ain't nobody happy. Now, she got another man. She got another man. She got another man. And shit, before you know it, we all fucking each other and we got goddamn so many numbers. If an STD or some kind of sexually transmitted disease, that's the same thing. Come about, we'll never know where we got it from. So I'm not spreading dick around like government cheese. I like to keep my dick in the house. I like a house cat. I don't like cat all outside the house, here and there and everywhere. I want some exclusive house cat. It ain't got to look like lime sherbet. I like house cat that kind of favor pudding. Come on, man, you know what I mean? Kind of favor pudding. I think she's sick too. I think she might be sick too. Come on, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I like a little house cat, man. Ain't nothing wrong with a little house cat. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Let me see. I'm laughing my ass off. Don't laugh your ass off, baby. Because I like big-ass booties. You dig? Don't laugh your ass off. I like them big-ass booties. It ain't nothing like a big-ass booty. You know what I mean? That's a reward to a hard-working man. To be able to grab your woman's ass and just hold that shit. You shit out of this. God damn, it look good. You shit out of this right here. That shit look good. I don't want to see your shit now. I'm not from over there in Germany and all that old crazy shit. But this beautiful ass thing, you shit out. You mean tell me you shit out of this beautiful ass girl? This, I like to kiss it too. Bitch cannot threaten me and tell me kiss her ass. You know what I mean? A woman cannot tell me kiss my ass. I'm gonna be right there. You know what I mean? Bend over. Come on, man. You know what I mean? What else we got going on in there? Bed. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Let me see. Open your mouth and see his toes wiggle. What is that? You definitely love Bidey? You definitely love Bidey? What's Bidey? Where you from? Vietnam? What up? What up, brother? Debbie. I love that song. Where is the lot lizards, my boy? Go to the truck stop. I'm parked in the yard. You know what I mean? Go to the truck stop. I'm parked in the yard. Tiger Boy, I'm laughing so freaking hard. I almost peed my pants. You are so freaking funny. You just gained a subscriber. Hey, I don't want to hear shit about you pissing in your pants, boy. I mean, you got a weak bladder. You need to go to the doctor. You don't need to be on YouTube You need to go to the doctor and tell him every time you giggle, you squeeze a little piss out your dick. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Adam, all paying each child support and shit. Nah, I pay all my motherfucking child support, all 10 of my kids. King Crump, my man making a lot of sense already. See? Smart. Smart. Hey man, check this out. All y'all real niggas that told me y'all was gonna order trio hats and y'all did, that's what this shit all about. Don't think I come here because I just like to talk. Because I do, you know what I mean? I really do. I like doing all the goddamn talking. Ain't nobody, I can't hear nobody else motherfucking words. I only can read them if I can read, you know what I mean? I'm doing all the goddamn talking. I'm spreading all the point of view. I remember a time when I didn't speak at all. I let everybody else carry the narrative. But now that I got the motherfucking narrative and bucking that bitch, got the bull by the horn, dragging that bitch to the ground, twisting that hoe, choking that hoe, throwing that hoe. I'm in control now, boy. There's a new sheriff in town. And he's called the King of Random. You never know what the fuck he's gonna talk about. You just get on in here and open up your goddamn ears. I bet you're gonna leave with something. Now this session right here, you should leave with, don't ever fuck with a bitch like Boss Man daughter. You hear me? I'm a rare breed. I can stand fucking with Boss Man daughter and walk away unharmed. I don't think you could though, boy. You might walk around and walk away with trigonometry or some shit. But that green shit wasn't no joke. I had to rinse my mouth out with a whole bottle of Listerine. The old school kind. The brown kind. Shit so strong, tastes like whiskey. Yeah, he need to go to the doctor. He need to go to the doctor. What else we got going on? Agent 205, how was your day? Shit, it's still daylight. My day going good than the bitch. I'm finna go take a shower and get some house cat and some Castle Grayskull. I'm gonna go take a shower and eat some house cat. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go take a shower. I ain't lying. I'm gonna get in the, I like to call it high school. I like to call it high school. Tell you a little secret. In high school, we used to do 68. High school, we used to do 68. Not today. I'm fine, 69. You know what I mean? I'm nasty. I like 69. Hey, not 6'9" a rapper. I'm talking about 6'9" when that woman got that big old ass booty right here. Boy, ain't nothing like getting paid on payday and your woman that took a bubble bath and she smelled like strawberries and pineapples and all the fruit you like, and she turned around and put that big old bottom in your face right here. Most beautiful thing you ever seen, boy. Remember that goddamn eclipse that took place the other day? This same thing. You see daylight. And she bring that big old ass in front of your face. That's all you can see. You hear me? That's all you can see. But she ain't there for you to look. She ain't there for you to look, boy. She down there going to work. She going down to work. She bobbing and weaving like a motherfucker. You gonna tell me you ain't gonna oblige her? You ain't gonna oblige her? Huh? Your mouth gonna be looking like this. Hey man, I like them 69s. I wish I would have stopped them 69s in 72. I wish I wouldn't be doing them 72. Now, Hey, I wish in 2025 I would have left them shit. I wish in 2025 I would have left them motherfucking 69s alone. Now, that's why you don't be doing those 69s with everybody. Some of you niggas nasty. Some of you niggas nasty. Some of you niggas done ate kagoga on the first date. Some of you niggas done ate kagoga on the first date. 68 is when your little old thing is shooting straight up. 68 is when you think you king ding-a-ling and you ain't got to give no head. So you trick her. You tell her to do you. And while she doing you, you get off. You gon' get off. And she gonna say, well, what about me? And you say, 68, baby. I owe you one. $68, baby. I owe you two. I can't count. I don't know. 67, 68, I don't know. I born in 70. You know what I mean? But no, not today. I ain't cheating on the 69s. Not these days. That's foreplay to me. Them 69s be foreplay to me. That helped me get my stick harder. You know what I mean? That turned me on. That turned me on. Now, a nigga told me earlier, he said, boy, you ought to try that honey. Fuck you mean, boy? You want another sandwich? Don't tell me about no damn motor honey. He say, no, man, that honey, man, that honey had you rock. I say, I don't want no fake stick. Let me tell you boys something. Let me tell you boys something. You boys open up your goddamn ears and y'all listen. You go to depending on them dick hardness. You're gonna become dependent on them dick hardness. You're gonna need them. You're gonna go in there and you're gonna beat the kagoga up. Bam, 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 bam. Every way, which way she move. Bam, 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 bam. Every which way she turn. Bam, 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 bam. Every position. Bam, 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 bam. And you ain't never reaching it. You ain't never getting to your climax. She gonna be laying up there like she done cheated on you. This like a new dick. And you gonna have that bitch going crazy than a motherfucker. She gonna think every time she lay it down, you finna bam, 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 bam. But you done ran out of supplies. You done ran out of supplies. She expecting bam, 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 and all you do is squeak. Yeah, baby, long day at work. My mind on something else. My baby mama pissed me off. Boss man pissed me off. Man, I was in traffic earlier, man. The nigga almost made me pop him, man. I almost pop. You know what I'm saying, baby? She don't want to hear none of that. She want that motherfucker bam bam. But you ain't got no bam bam. So now you feeling around in the dark, trying different shit. Viagra. You know what I mean? You getting Viagra from old niggas. You getting shit called Geo Metro. You getting Valtrex for them bumps. Come on, man. You're drinking ginseng. You're sipping honey. You're making hot tighties. You're pouring gin into syrup and soda. You're trying to give it that bam, 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 bam. Can't do it. I tell you the best aphrodisiac when you're fucking with a woman that you like. The the best aphrodisiac is to be into your partner. She might have a few little dimples in that big ass, but you gotta start taking a liking to that shit. She might have just a little muffin top. You need to start nibbling on that motherfucker. Kissing that shit. All her imperfections, you need to learn to love them. And when she walk in the room with her panties on, the silk panties that you bought from Victoria's Secret, you like what you see. That's the best aphrodisiac that any man can buy or want or have. The true desire for your woman. Now, if you're over there shaking, stick off with this one, stick off with that one, stick off with that one, you ain't pleasing everybody. And you're gonna become dependent, boy. Now, I ain't speaking for everybody, but I'm a one-woman man. And I'm interested in how she gonna get there. There's a huge percentage of women that have never experienced an orgasm. But you little boys in there just fucking. You little boys just in there bam, 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 bam. Quick. I gotta go. I gotta go see my op. I gotta go murk my op. Well, when you leave, she gonna call somebody else to finish the job. You need to get her there. If you spend more time learning her body, you wouldn't have time to go hurt anybody. Let's look at that for a minute. If you spend your time caressing and appreciating and loving and learning her body, you wouldn't have time to go and collide and clash with nobody. You want to go catch a body, but you got a body. Think about it. My body all over your body, babe. Your body all over my body, babe. I'm talking about the phone ring. Fuck that phone. When my body all over your body and your body all over, we don't give a damn who knocking at the door, who calling on the phone. It's my duty to please your booty. Fuck my op. My op is your cagogie. How to make that motherfucker get where it need to go. I need to be able to get you off. That's my business. That's what I'm focused on. That's grown man business. Go home, boy. Get out them streets. Out there hugging on men. Nigga. Nigga. You really want to kiss that nigga. You hugged up with a nigga on a Friday night. You really want to fuck that nigga. You know what I mean, boy? Get your mind off of niggas. And get your mind on your money, nigga. Get your mind right, nigga. You a simp. And I'm a red hot one woman man. Get your mind right, nigga. You a simp. And I ain't never been a pimp. I ain't never been a pimp. I never cared to be a pimp. Now, I was a hell of a Mac. I used to call myself a macadamia nut. I had some hoes want me to pimp on. I'll tell you about one. Tell you about one of them. So, when I was early 20, I met a girl. And I like exotic looking girl. And so I was leaving this one girl house. She wasn't that exotic. She had long brown hair. She had brown eyes. She was a sexy motherfucker. I ain't gonna bullshit you. She was a sexy motherfucker. He say, shut that old rumbling truck off. You see how fast they got his ass up out of there? Them boys with them wrenches ain't playing no game. But back to my story before I was interrupted by some knock-needed motherfucker who couldn't buy a truck on his best day. I was leaving her house, and she was tall and pretty, skinny, petite, fat ass, stone cold free. But I wasn't gonna be nothing in depth. We were just fun. And I pulled up in another apartment complex to holler at one of my partners. And when I pulled up, I saw the most exotic sight I had seen in a long time. It was a little stout, thick, not thick fat, but thick booted, thick legged, pretty ass bitch. Bitch had blue eyes, my nigga. Bitch had cold black wavy hair in one of them short haircuts. Damn near like Anita Baker. She was a white girl, you know what I mean? Damn near like Anita Baker, but she was a white girl. And I seen that blue-eyed pretty motherfucker. I say, man, I need to see if I can pull this hoe. There. I said I need to see if I can pull this hoe there. Y'all still there? Y'all still there for me, huh? Y'all still there for me yesterday? My phone doing some strange things, huh? My phone doing some strange things, huh? I think they want me to stop drill casting and lasting, huh? But I can't stop. I can't quit. We came too far, home. We've been putting another brick in the wall. And we're gonna keep putting bricks in the wall until the wall is built. But I remember exactly where I was, home. I remember exactly, Kimberly, I'll tell you. So, I see this beautiful bitch, Kimberly. I never seen such an exotic sight before in my life. And I wanted to see, could I pull her? So I get out of my Cadillac. You can ask Daryl when I say I got a Cadillac, I bought a Cadillac. I bought a Cadillac, plenty Cadillac. I ain't like I make up Cadillac. I have plenty Cadillac. Cadillac now, Cadillac then, Cadillac back in the day. Some days I had two Cadillac at the same time. But I get out of my Cadillac and I approach her. I say, excuse me, are you married? And she looks at me with such a devilish grin, like she was staring through me with those blue eyes. She said, no, I'm not married. She said, who are you? I said, who am I? I said, baby, I want to know who you are. She said, no, I want to know who you are. And we laughed together. I end up taking her number. I could feel our pheromones were connected. I could feel it off top. I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to fuck this chica, I know it. I could fuck this chica right now, I know I can. But I didn't want to rush it, see. So I took her number and I called her.
The very next day, she said, I want to see you. I felt some kind of way, Holmes, because I wanted to see her also. I was feeling something for her. I think I was falling for her. So we arranged to meet. It's on a Friday. I went back to that apartment complex, Holmes. I started to take my Jaguar, but I didn't take my Jaguar. I didn't take my Cadillac either. I took my truck. I had a big 4x4 truck. It was a Dodge truck. 4x4 like the white boys, Holmes. You know what I mean? It was loud too. 8-cylinder. That motherfucker could drink up some gasolina. So I pulled up in my truck. I said, it started to get her could go get wet. The truck vibrating. And I was playing some rap music that I had made, Holmes. A CD called Dome called Jamming Like a Motherfucker. And she came out and she hopped in. And when she hopped in, she kissed me on my cheek, home. I asked her, did she want to get something to drink? She said, sure. So we went to the liquor store. I got a half a pint of gin. I got us some wine coolers. And back then, I like to drink 40 ounces. I don't know if you guys know what 40 ounces is, but back then, I like to drink 40 ounces of Bull or 40 ounces Old English, Magnum, just any kind of 40 ounces malt liquor. I like to drink malt liquor, Holmes. So I got a 40 ounce. I asked her, did she want some weed? She said, I don't want any weed. She said, all I want is you. I said, this gotta be a setup, Holmes. This shit was too easy, Holmes. So I said, look, we're gonna ride up and down Guffway just a little bit so I can show your pretty ass off to the homies. But I ain't stopping. You know what I mean? The homies might try to flag me down, but I'm not stopping. One of them dope dealing niggas might pull out a wad like this and try to take the bitch. You know what I mean? One of them they might try to pull out their goddamn bank. I ain't have no. I had bankroll like that, but I ain't have bankroll like that. I had bankroll like that, but I ain't have no bankroll like that just to pull out and flash. It's in the bank. I seen niggas flag me. Hey, bump up. I kept going, Holmes. Long story short, we go back to my place. We go back to my place, Holmes. She's impressed. It's kind of raggedy, you know what I mean? But it's paid for and it's empty. It's 3-bedroom home. She's like, you don't have an old lady? I'm like, no. She's like, who live here with you? I said, just me. She said, so I could spend the night? I said, yes, chica, any night. We went to the house, Holmes. I got rid of my TV and everything. All I had was a computer and a stereo. We played music. And before you knew it, we locked eyes, Holmes. And when we locked eyes, we began to make out. Now, I know I told you about Boss Man Daughter and the lime sherbet, but I was still quite young and I didn't do any tongue kissing really, unless you were my main bitch. I didn't go around just kissing any bitch in the mouth, Holmes. So when we were making out, she kept trying to kiss me in my mouth and I would avoid it. Even though she was the most beautiful bitch I'd ever seen, I was not finna kiss that whore in the mouth. And she liked that about me, Holmes. She started kissing me all in my ear. She said, I want you. I said, I want you too. And right there on the couch, Holmes, we began. Then I picked her up and I took her to my bedroom. And we made love, Holmes. We made love like we knew each other for quite some time, but we had just met only a couple of days before. She spent the night We did it multiple times, Holmes. And that morning, she woke me up to Castle Grayskull, Holmes. I think I was falling in love. I dropped her off back to the apartment. She called me later that evening. She called me Daddy. She said, "Hey, Daddy." I said, "Yes." She said, "I want you to stop by. I got something for you." I didn't know what she had. So I came around 7 p.m. and she came out and she handed me a wad of money. She said, "Daddy, I choose you." Huh? I'll finish this story on a later date. You guys remind me. I must go a shower and attend the house cat. The house cat needs petting. And I do all the petting.